you grateful for the fact they let you go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of
Do you
those.
think you deserved it, or you just
So,
like,
and a lot of people, said, "Oh, you had no business." And Danny Davis was one of those who was in charge of OVW at the time, and he goes, "You did not deserve to be released." And it was one of those things. I think
fans are going to ask, why do you think you were?
Yeah.
I mean, do you even know why?
I don't. I think it was. So the business has changed a little bit now with like in NXT and the development of people down there. And my first year in wrestling, but so I'm very grateful for how my career has turned out because I've gotten things that talents don't have, a lot of them now. Bill DeMott breaks human beings down, and you have to be a fucking man to survive Bill DeMott, and most people couldn't. So I am grateful that he put me through the things that he did because he made me more of a man than I would have been coming through an easier system and taught me a lot of hard lessons. Do I agree with all of them? No, but that's neither here nor there. But at the same time, I feel like it slowed my development down on different things.
You think you had higher expectations when you came
absolutely. Oh, John Laurinaitis came down, I'll never forget, in Deep South and said, we expect you to be on the roster at this point in time, going against Brock Lesnar. And I was nowhere near ready at that point in time.
Just been doing
but I knew it put a lot of pressure on me because I realized in being a fan my entire life and coming in, and athletically, this was easy for me to pick up. But I was psychologically broken down very early on. And at that point in time, I didn't know how to turn those negatives into positives, and it ate away. I mean, and a lot of it wasn't just me. A lot of people quit, and a lot of people's wrestling careers came to an end through Deep South Wrestling.
Yeah,
it just slowed my development down. I feel like for a while, but eventually I got that all back. And when I hit hard. So you know what I mean. It just was one of those things. There were some negatives to that, but I was able to eventually turn them into positives. So I'm very thankful for it.
So basically, I remember this from my end because like I again, not to toot my horn, I don't even know if this is worth saying, but like I was in OVW for 4.5 fucking years, pretty much like trying going to both the contract class, training with Rip Rogers at night, making all the events, trying to get myself a job. And I remember when you're released, you're gone.
Yeah,
and then over time, I was going through, holy shit, I'm going broke, and I bounced around in Louisville.
We were both kind of going through bad times at the same time, I believe.
We were both I remember